Greetings, YouTube. Today I thought I'd give you a tour of my apartment. That is the view I see when I'm sitting at my desk. Above my desk are 2 awards and a skeleton. The awards were given to me while I served in the Society for Creative Anachronism as a chatelaine in the Barony of Stonemarch. The skeleton is a bit of art that my wife made. There is my wife. Here we have a sword that a friend made for me. Here we have a Ganesh, some Chinese opera masks, the coat of arms that I used while I was in the SCA, oh so stylish clothing rack where I dry things that I don't want to put in a dryer. Now you'll notice these magazine holders here. Every single one of them is got role-playing games in them. Remember that. Lower bookshelves have books, non-fiction and reference. This is a record player that my grandfather made for my grandmother, a typewriter that belongs to my wife, some random action figures. These are role-playing games from the official Wizard of the Coast D&D game. More magazine racks with role-playing games. More hardcover role-playing games. A God's Eye. A portrait of a first edition D&D character I played many years ago, back in 1978. And over here in the corner, kind of lurking behind things, there's first edition books down here and digest-size role-playing games on the other 2 shelves. Now we're going to slowly pan around. We're going to leave the office. And this is my kitchen. Not really all that exciting. Microwave, refrigerator, my front door, which I use to get in and out, coats, my grandmother, sink, rice maker, kitchen table, which my mother made for me as a gift, and yes, there are no chairs around this. I need to get some benches. I don't have any at the moment. Storage shelf, and a Buddha, because everyone needs a Buddha. My brother Donnie. A bunny clock, which keeps crappy time, but it's cute as all get out. One of our 2 plants. And here we go into the bathroom, which is our second plant. Shower, pretty standard. Sink. Toilet, with sundry things on it. Little storage. And outside my bathroom, because everyone needs one of these, a Mayan calendar. Now we're going to slowly walk toward the living room. And this is my living room. Behind this little curtain right here is an alcove. And this alcove at the moment is just kind of a collection of stuff. It used to hold my comic book collection, and that right down there is some gaming magazines at the bottom and 1 box of comics. That's all I've got left out of 17 long boxes. I'm going to put a large bookshelf in that corner once I find one. Futon, little artsy stuff, little figures and things, a chair that I enjoy sitting on, bookshelf, stereo, all these down here are my DVD collections. This right here is the only source of heat in my house. This produces the heat for everything, which means we don't get a lot of heat in parts of the house because it doesn't go very far. Television, some of my wife's collection of Nightmare Before Elm Street, my collection of Opie, some action figures and stuffed animals, a dictionary stand. Not too many people have dictionary stands. I don't actually have a dictionary on it. I have a Monty Python book and a phone book. I have an ugly doll. I have a lamp here that I made myself, which is very handy for reading. Then we're going to go into my bedroom. Now that right here is behind this curtain. I don't know if you can see the laser. That's the door out of my apartment. So you have to have 2 exits. It's required by law, and that's the second one. Here we have my bed with cats installed. Not sleeping on me at the moment, thankfully. That is an old desk over here that belonged to my wife's paternal grandmother, which is very cool. My cat sees the laser, so she's going to freak out now. That is on the bookshelf that most of my wife has her books in. Then we have stuffed animals a large bookshelf that we got at IKEA, and more role-playing games up there. A desk that we use for bills and such. My duplex printer, which I love so much. This is a drum my wife made, and we're going to slowly walk this way into the reason I took this apartment. This is my library. I keep the door closed because it's very cold in here. Now, you'll notice all of these magazine racks. Every one of those boxes is a role-playing games. Dozens and dozens and dozens of role-playing games. And if you look out the window, I don't know if you can actually see anything really well. It's really bright out there. That is a fire department. I live right across the street from a fire department. Over here, we have all of these up here are hardcover role-playing games. All of these down here are hardcover role-playing games. These are reference books. More reference books, more role-playing games. Up top, we have more magazine racks with role-playing games. Sorry to get those in this shot. A lot of the binders I've recently printed out and read. We have a couple more in these corners, which are more role-playing games. These shelves here are all reference books, as are all the ones behind me. Now this, right here, this shelf, these two sections up here, those two top sections, and everything that you see in this one bookshelf are books waiting for me to read. I haven't got around to reading them. I'm hoping to read them someday. And that box right there holds the Amazing Engine entire collection from the old TSR. And you can see my also ghetto installation job I did on the back of my door to keep the cold out, because this room is absolutely frigid. But this is my gaming collection. There's lots and lots of my gaming collection. Down on the floor, currently being obscured by my cat, is the pile on here, which is role-playing games I'm waiting to read. And I also have another one of those here in the living room on my coffee table, which is a pile. And if Alikov sees this video, he should recognize that book, because he was nice enough to send it to me. So that is a tour of my apartment. This is where I live. This is where I do my videos every day. And this is me.